spotted the YouTube videos you're going to want to start watching, unless, of course, you're already a fan of the popular 8 Passengers series. 2 parents, 6 kids, that's the math, and plenty of real-life moments that resonate with moms on the home front. And with more than 1 million views, this YouTubing family from Springville, you could say, is a hometown hit.
Oh, I have about 100 pounds of groceries on my 2 arms.
Ruby Franke is a mom with a mission to show the power of motherhood, and she's taking to YouTube to do it. Posting videos of life with her husband of 17 years and their 6 kids ages 14 to 4. With more than 1 million views and growing, the 8 Passengers family video resonates with moms in the trenches.
Would you like me to paint your fingernails like mine?
These toes painted red.
Got it.
Real life moments, big and small, often raw and real.
What's the speed limit on this road?
25.
How fast are you going?
30? I am extremely embarrassed. And it will never happen again.
Every moment meant to capture the joy in this mom's journey and to let other moms know it does get easier. Okay, so again, with more than 1 million followers and growing, the 8 Passengers videos clearly resonate with moms in the trenches. And so does Ruby Franke's powerful message that moms can be powerful influencers in their children's lives every day. Ruby is joining me here in the studio. Welcome, it's so great to meet you.
Thank you,
From the
to be here.
screen to our studio. So what is it like to be a YouTubing family?
Oh, we're the weird ducks in the neighborhood. I am the mom who goes to the grocery store with her camera in front of her and goes to the doctor's office with the camera. So it is a little strange, and I'm okay with that, but it's a lot of fun.
You've embraced the oddity of your jobs, and really you put out a video. I was kind of surprised to hear you put out a video 6 days of the week.
Yes.
So how much of your day is spent filming?
So this is something a lot of people don't understand, is it's a full-time job.
Yeah.
So being a mom's a full-time job, but having an online presence is full-time because the editing takes several hours.
Right.
Getting the tweaks on how to get your YouTube video even seen.
Right.
Takes hours. It's a full-time job.
It's a business. There's a strategy to it.
Absolutely.
So are you just looking for moments in your day to record, or do you go into a day thinking, okay, I'm going to have the camera out for this?
Well, today I know I'm on TV for the first time, and my viewers are going to be really interested to see how I do on TV.
You're doing great. She's doing great.
Thank you.
She's a pro. It's like she's been in front of the camera before. I don't know.
So I had a purpose for today.
Yeah.
But most days it's get up, show myself flipping the pancakes, helping the kids put their shoes on for school, and the kids coming home from school and making dinner. Most days I don't know what's going to happen.
Are you kind of amazed, Ruby, that your everyday activities like flipping pancakes have turned into this YouTube hit that it has?
The first video I ever did was me pouring cereal for my daughter. At the time, she was less than a year old, and she had spilled it all over the kitchen table, on the floor. And my first instinct was turn the camera off. But then I thought, no, I think other moms might want to see how I react to this. We made it humorous, we made it funny. I gave her a washcloth, we cleaned it up, and something clicked. Something clicked.
Do you think it's the relatability?
Absolutely.
That made it so popular?
It validates other moms.
Yeah.
We're all doing the same thing. Nobody has their act together. We're all struggling.
It's all smoke and mirrors. We're all hot messes, as they say.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything you've put out that you thought, okay, I kind of want to bring that back. I kind of wish I didn't put that part of my life out there?
There have been videos that have been hard to share. We did a video where we are having some struggles getting kids to respond, to be disciplined. And we thought, how can we do this in a way that's relatable, but that doesn't share too much and embarrass our kids?
It's respectful.
We don't ever embarrass our children on camera. But we did a family meeting where we sat down with the kids and we said, you're going to help us come up with the consequences for your negative actions, and you get to pick. And we filmed the conversation. And, you know, it gets negative feedback and positive feedback. And I thought, was that okay to share? I don't know, but it's out there.
What's the point in doing all of this? As you day to day set out to share your life, what's your goal in doing this?
My goal is to show that mothers are powerful, that mothers can make a difference, and it starts in the home. One thing I learned in advertising and marketing, since our channel got really big, we did start getting into marketing and advertising, and I'm fascinated by it. Brands know, they spend time, they spend a lot of money on what their message is, And I think there's a lot that moms can learn from that. Do we take time to look at the messages we want to share and send out? And do we just sit our kids down and say, you need to listen to me and buy what I'm saying? No, they're not going to do that. You have to do it in small, creative ways, in everyday actions, like your interactions at breakfast, the interactions in the car when you're driving them to school. And I wanted to show that instead of preach it.
Well, in fact, you have a strong belief system that there's a big difference between power and control. As a parent, you want to demonstrate power. That doesn't always mean control.
Right. We want our kids to be able to make choices on their own. That's one of the main jobs as a parent, is to teach your kids to make those choices. So we don't want to take that away from them and control them, but we want to influence their choices.
6 kids keeps you busy. It keeps you moving. Do you have a mantra that pushes you forward each day?
It's worth it. What I'm doing is worth it, and it's going to pay off in the long run.
You do describe it though as a marathon. Momming is a marathon.
When you think of it as a marathon, it gives you a little bit of space to have a bad day. If it's a sprint, there's no room for tripping and falling. You've lost. You had a bad day, you've lost. But when it's a marathon and it takes you to the end, you can even have a bad year. And some moms have bad years, and it's okay. That's okay.
So perspective.
Absolutely.
Is really important. I know for every mom, I believe this, I think it's important for every mom and every woman to define what a good mom is to them, because I think it's different, family to family, child to child, woman to woman. For you, you say part of being a good mom is about being available. Explain that idea.
Yeah. The power of being a mom isn't what you do. And this is something that I've learned from being on the camera every day. I used to think the more I do, the more I get my kids to do, the more powerful I am, the more powerful my kids are going to be. But when you video yourself, and then at the end of the day you look at the footage, you learn things that you didn't see. And
I bet it's really interesting and insightful at the same time.
It is. The days that are most impactful for my children, literally, I set the camera up on the mantle and I sat down on the couch. What's going to happen? I had a child come sit next to me and tell me about her crush. I had another child come bring a book to me. I had another child come ask me questions about homework, and I thought that was a powerful day, and I did nothing but sit on the couch.
Just be open, be available.
Yes.
You talked about the negative feedback and the criticism that can come, and it comes to anybody who puts themselves out there. I can tell you that firsthand. But you say the one thing that as women we can't allow ourselves to do is to fall into that shame rut, because you believe that shaming ourselves takes away our mom power, takes away from our mom power.
Yeah, shaming is going to weaken your ability to look inside yourself and to find things that you need to help in yourself if you're finding wrong things in others. Shaming,
it gets us nowhere, really, at the end of the day. It doesn't fuel us forward. It doesn't help us feel positive. That might be the hard part of your job, right? The negativity, the criticism. The best part of your job, though, you say, is being able to remind other women, young and old, that momming is still a good choice.
Oh, my favorite thing is to go to our email. And I get daily emails saying, one last night, my dad was not around when I was growing up. My mom was on drugs. I don't know how to be a mom. And I watch your videos and I'm picking up pieces. As I watch your videos, I'm learning. And so for me, that's the inspiration, to look over criticism that does come my way, but that's my inspiration to keep doing it.
I love that. And you can tell that's behind the videos you produce and the work that you do. So thank you for that inspiration, for that pick-me-up. Are we going to make the YouTube channel, Studio 5?
Oh,
today?
yeah.
This is going to happen?
Yes.
All right. Well, then we'll have another extra reason, I think, to look forward to it, but we do look forward to watching your family grow and change and evolve, and thanks for the motivation you give the rest of us out there.
Thanks, Brooke.
Thanks for being here.